What's going on, people? Someone had asked me to do a video on Aaliyah and why do I think she died or if she was connected with the Illuminati. Now, usually I really don't like going that far back because she's been dead for a while. And I really don't like going that far back with someone that had passed away just out of respect. Okay? I'm hoping that Aaliyah is resting in peace. Personally speaking, I don't think that she was in any way connected with the Illuminati. I just don't believe that. A lot of times people, their personality, their character comes out over film. Aaliyah was never provocative. Her music was respectful. She carried herself in a respectful manner. And when it came to doing certain movies, her personality came out on the screen. And she appeared to be someone that just had a talent. She was very talented, very gifted at what she was doing. She loved what she was doing. And that was a career path that she chose. She was not like Beyonce in no way, shape, or form. Aaliyah wasn't even that big. I mean, she was loved by a lot of people simply because of the fact that she had a beautiful personality. But as far as, stardom is concerned, she wasn't really that big. I don't think she really had as much money as people thought she did, for an entertainer. I think that her misfortune came about was when she did that movie Queen of the Damned. See, what people got to realize is Hollywood have to research before they do a movie. They throw a bit of theatricals inside, a film, but a lot of that stuff is based on real events and truth, They want it to be as real as possible. They want you to be able to feel it and for that image to come alive from the screen. They want you to feel that. It's just like when people go to a movie to get scared. They do research on how to scare you. And a lot of times they have to delve into the dark side to be able to pull that energy out. And I think that's what they did with that movie Queen of the Damned, because when I watched that movie and I saw the role that she played in that, she tapped into something that took her out of this world, I believe. Okay. Now it has been reported. There's people that had said allegedly that a few weeks before she passed, she was talking about she felt someone following her and she felt strange. They said she was acting strange. She wasn't the same Aaliyah person. That could be possible because she tapped into some energy when she actually made that movie and played that role. And that goes back to saying that people have to really be, mindful, because there are good people that have become victims of the dark side ignorantly. Okay, because they exercise their free will to open up to an energy or force that they really have no knowledge. Now, she probably looked at it like a lot of people do as acting. I'm playing a role. But the role that she played, and you got people, man, that go into ancient Egypt and they pull out, they try to connect ancestors. And, you got to be careful when you start delving into ancestral religions and trying to contact ancestors. And, you're thinking these ancestors are great and whatnot, because you really don't know what type of spirit that was attached to these people when they were living. There was a movie, and I think I spoke on this before, a movie I watched a long time ago, of this mad scientist that wanted Einstein's brain. He had Einstein's brain. And so what he wanted to do, he wanted to be as smart as Einstein. This is a movie. An old movie. Forgot the name of it. But what he did was, he had a surgery performed on himself where he had his brain taken out and replaced with Einstein's brain that was being preserved. Because he wanted all this knowledge, he just wanted to have all the information that Einstein had, And so the surgery was successful, and he was able to write out all these formulas. You know, he was just, his mind was brilliant. I mean, his mind was moving so fast that he really couldn't keep up with it. Although now Einstein brain became his, it became a part of him. And what happened was, not only did he become smart or gain the information and knowledge that Einstein had, or the information that was stored in Einstein's brain, but he also inherited the dark side of Einstein, which the dude ended up going crazy. He ended up going crazy and losing his life, man. No, actually, he ended up in a psych ward, I believe. But see, that's where it goes. I mean, a person may be talented and gifted here, but then they have a dark side over here. Everybody has a dark side to them. I mean, there's a weakness that people have, like my weakness may drive someone insane if they had to go through or experience things that I experienced in life, and vice versa. If I had somebody else's, dark side or their weaknesses, it could drive me mad because I'm not built to handle that. I'm built to handle me. See, and I think that when people open themselves up to ancient religions, ancient scripts, hieroglyphics, photos, just a lot of stuff, just out of curiosity, people just want to just and they think they have knowledge, and what they don't realize is they're actually being possessed. So I think that Aaliyah was, so to speak, set up for the kill. And once she opened herself up to that, I think that force already knew what type of person she was, and he wasn't about to lose her. So things started happening, and I'm sure some of y'all that have studied, and especially older folks, have heard the term, spirits are following people, and you got people, angels assigned. You got people to believe that angels are assigned to them, and so if you know, or if you feel that you got some entity that's following you, or that's with you, or recording angels, then you have to realize, you have to also know too, that there's a force out there that you can open yourself up to that could, take you out. Especially if you willfully, if you just willfully just open yourself up to that, like Aaliyah did. She played that role. She had to be that part. She had to dive within herself to pull out that energy to be able to play that role like she did. Go back and watch that movie, Queen of the Dam. You watch that part, especially when she was eating that person's heart, man. And it was just the eerie feeling through that movie, man. You can actually feel it through that movie. So that's my take on it. I just think that she opened herself up to things that she really didn't understand in the name of acting, But as far as being tied to the Illuminati, I don't think she was. Her spirit was not Illuminati spirit. She wasn't Illuminati material, and I think that's where the dark side had to draw the line, had to take her. So that's my opinion on it. Feedback, tell me what you think. Till next time. I'm fearless.